Hey guys, it's Charles Osterlund here with Liquid Blue Cabarete. This time I'm in Cabarete, but I'm in Encuentro. I'm gonna launch up our friend over here, Marcel, real quick before getting myself set up. As you can tell, pretty windy day. Marcel right now is going out on an 8-meter, 8-meter one-strut wave kite. Need to get this set up. Wepa, full power. Yeah, so we're gonna go out. As you can tell, there is some waves that are happening right behind. We got maybe around 3 feet. Some sets I saw are overhead, so let's say 5 to 6 feet. Plus, there we go, boom. Didn't fit, but there's some waves coming out. So what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna get set up. I know I'm not kiting that much, but once in a while it's nice to kite. Make sure the gear's all good. And yeah, so I'm gonna get going. I'm on the 9-meter Bandit 2023. And yeah, look how windy it is, just whoop, flying away. So we're gonna get set up. And even my bag, Jesus. Yeah, this is what happens when it's windy. Everything starts flying away. All right. So Encuentro, tell you guys a bit about it. In terms of wing foiling, it's not really the best wing foiling spot just because the reef is shallow here. So when you're out wing foiling, you're gonna hit, especially if you come on in. Right here, you can tell, maybe not on the video, but you can tell that it's shallow, you know, it's maybe 2 feet, 3 feet of water, which is perfectly fine for kiteboarding, perfectly fine for surfing. But when it comes down to kiteboarding, or sorry, to wing foiling, just a little bit too shallow. So let me get this set up here. I know it looks a little bit funny wearing the backpack, but it is windy. And I don't want to have to run after the bag. Oh, and that almost flew away. Let me just get this going. All right, that's out. Super. Make sure everything's good. Just like in kiteboarding, we always gotta make sure all of our lines are good. Yeah, that's fine. All right. C recommended PSI 9. So we're gonna bring this up to 10. So I like it a little bit harder. There we go. Pumped up nice and hard. Wind is keeping that down, so just gonna get this bar set up. Me recently, whenever I go kiteboarding, I ride with shorter lines. So I'm riding 20 meters instead of the standard 24 meters. And you do feel the difference. Definitely not as fun for jumping, but for wave riding, it works out pretty nice. So let me just get these lines going. Yeah, he's following. What size are you gonna go on? 7, 8? 8. Yeah. 9. Low with short lines. Alrighty. Got the bar. Got the bar set up. So the nice thing about Encuentro, generally speaking, is that there's not too many people. You know, right now it's gonna be 4 of us. Maybe someone later on shows up, but it's not gonna be too many. Just because everyone always rides where everyone rides, right? Rides in the bay, rides in Kite Beach, which is perfectly fine, great spots. Oh man, how did this happen? That makes me sad. Somehow, one of my lines got a knot. Doesn't look like it's a hard knot though. Jesus, I gotta ride with the knot now. All right, that's a bit of a downer. It is what it is. I always like to have the gear perfect, you know, and when you see things like that, you're just like, man, what did I do? When did I do that? Why? So we got that set up. I'm gonna put this on the yeah, we'll leave it on the lively setting. And we're just gonna get this pulled down. And the sand is flying, so we know it's 22 plus out here. It's definitely nuking. So yeah, in some of our downwinder videos, you've seen it. We usually come down from Cabarete this way. This is sort of one of our first stops. And essentially we make it down here. There's a restaurant called Coconuts, also some other restaurants in Encuentro, like Rumor. Super good food. Nice to do it after a kite session, after a wingfoil session. For wingfoiling, when I land, I don't land here. I land at the next beach over, a little bit more sandy. Still some rocks, but a little bit more sandy, so less chance of things going wrong. And then, yeah, but you can tell the waves here are just a little bit more gnarly for wingfoiling. So this is perfect for kiteboarding or even twin tipping. But in any case, guys, we're gonna head out there. I'm gonna get my harness on and we're gonna go. All right, guys. Ben says I gotta fix up my hair. I don't know how I'm gonna fix it up, but this is what we got. So I just got done kiting, great session. We had Marcel, we had Ben, some of the local guys here that were out riding. And Marcel's really thinking about doing something to the camera right now. I don't think he will. He's walking in the background. But super good session, you know. Ben got a lot of footage. We got the GoPro footage. The guys told me that yesterday was an epic day, and that's what I was banking on. That's what I was hoping for. But today, it was good. Don't get me wrong. You know, 3 to 6 feet, maybe some even 7 feet waves, the sets, but definitely a little bit all over the place. You'll probably see in the video what I realized in terms of my setup. I maybe got to work on my setup, but I'm not gonna bother you guys with that now because I think my fins are too small, or maybe I should get a different board for some big waves. But in any case, epic session here in Encuentro. 20 to probably 25 knots, totally lit on the 9 with short lines. The guys were on 8s and they're just nuking. So, you know, this is April in Cabarete. And now we're going into the summertime, so it's just gonna get windier and windier. Probably have to get an 8 meter again, or even a 7, just because it's nuking. And yeah, in any case, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is not in the bay, this is at Encuentro, one of the most popular surf beaches here. There's a lot of waves all along the coastline, but this is the easiest spot to get riding, and all levels are riding here. So it's just a nice place to hang out. You got restaurants, you got all types of things. And yeah, so that'll be it, guys. This is Charles Osterlund with Liquid Blue Cabarete in Cabarete, Dominican Republic. And I'm gonna leave you with a smile because Marcel's making some jokes behind the camera. So there we go, in and out. Boop.